Two dudes reviewing the news, pop culture, video games, movies, and shoes. Quincy and Justin with a nerdy forecast. So stay a while and welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast.
Welcome to the Mugs Podcast. I'm your host, Quincy.
And you're the host, Justin.
You get your Arizonas again.
I do. I love these things. The Arizona Cherry Lime Rickies. Very hard to find still, but I'm glad that my little corner store keeps carrying them. Bumped up to $1.49.
I popped into Winco, got these, and my Arizonas, 78 cents each.
See, if I can get that price, I buy 2 cases at once. We gotta hydrate and stretch, so I'm glad I already pre-stretched. Yeah. But yeah, no. If they kept selling the regular lemon lime Rickies, I'd be all over those. I would buy them by the cases. They are delicious. They are mostly water. They're not too heavily corn syruped.
So are those discontinued, or are they just not available out here?
Very limited. As far as I think the lemon lime one's discontinued. Lemon lime Ricky. Yeah, you can only make see. That's what I look at that.
Mm-hmm.
But out of stock and $36.80 for a pack of 24. Man.
They're probably stale.
Well, if they sold them, probably. But
Well, there was 4 different flavors originally?
yeah. Lemon, grape, cherry, and mango, and I can only find cherry. Now, I'm not mad at cherry. Cherry is my second favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Grape's my third and my least favorite. If I can avoid it, I'll avoid it. But it's not bad. Is the mango. But would prefer lemon lime above all else.
Remember when Shaq released a run of like cherry limeade things and stuff like that with 7-Eleven?
Yeah, the Shake Shack.
Is that what it was called?
Something Shack. Shake.
When you say Shake Shack, I just think of that. Yeah.
Yeah. Shake.
I would just look up Shaq 7-Eleven drinks.
Yeah. 7-Eleven drink. Soda Shack. Okay, I was close. I knew it had Shack in it. But what were they? Please be high definition. Nope, you're not high quality. Of course not. With this not. I just want to know what flavors you are, bro. Here we go. Vanilla cream soda, blueberry cream soda, orange cream soda, and strawberry cream soda. In big old tall cans. Now, see, those don't sound like a bad idea, but I never saw them.
They were 7-Eleven exclusives.
Okay.
I remember trying one of them.
Recall which one.
What are the flavors again?
Strawberry, orange, vanilla, blueberry. I would love to have tried the blueberry.
I honestly don't remember. I can tell you I wouldn't have gone out of my way for the orange or the vanilla. So it was probably one of the other two.
Okay. Do you remember? I mean, do you at least remember liking it?
I remember it not being bad, but not being like super blown away by it. I also remember the price point being a little bit higher than what I wanted.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't call it expensive per se, but just wasn't quite
what you wanted.
What I was willing to pay for a drink. Like, for instance, I'm mad about the $2.99 I spent on a fucking cherry Dr. Pepper the other day at the gas station. Yeah.
Ew.
For a bottle of cherry Dr. Pepper, $2.99.
Well, damn. That makes me want to stay away from sodas, period. Oh, let's go to... down in the description, we got a thing for Temu. Just trying it out, seeing how that works with you guys.
Potentially buy yourself some cheap shit.
Buy yourself some cheap stuff that I'm still working on the video. I'm actually like yay close to getting a green screen, a camera mount for my phone, and a lavalier microphone.
You're going to use it the right way, or are you going to use it like everybody on TikTok? I'm going to hold my lavalier here like a monster and not use the mic the way it's meant to be used.
It's either going to be here or on the rim of my glasses.
Put it here.
Yeah.
That's how it's designed.
I'm getting it all through Temu.
You know,
so that way I can promote the products with products while I'm using their products to talk about, guess what? Their products.
They sell green screens, small ones.
Yeah, they do.
Well, no, that's not what I'm talking about. They sell green screens, small ones. They're about like this. They kind of fold up like a sun visor would, about like that big, at like five below.
How do you? Oh, so $5.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Can I get the? There we go. So $15 for a big one.
Yeah, for
and if you want the
78.7 by 78.7, that's pretty good.
And if you want the extended one, $5 more.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty dang good.
I want to get something like that for behind me for when we start the. Well, I wanted it for when we were gonna. My original thought process was if we did a Star Wars tabletop.
Oh yeah,
because I would have
a little cockpit or something.
Yeah, or if I was being part of the Imperial background, do different backgrounds. Cool. We're doing Cyberpunk instead, but I'm sure I could still do something Cyberpunky.
Yeah,
I've considered. It was on my Christmas list. I was asked about which one, and I showed which one, and then it wasn't gotten as a gift. And I was like, "Oh, you faked me out."
Yeah, right. But and then a lavalier that plugs into. Well, this one isn't the one that plugs into USB-C, but they can plug into your phone, and then you basically attach it to it. And I was like, "Okay, cool." And then I was like, What else can I find? I can find a really nice tripod for the camera, which would be my phone. And I'm like, all for under $35.
Because that was another thing I was looking at. I was looking at a tripod for my phone for my TikTok videos.
Yeah.
And I was looking for a photo box. Wonder if they have that.
Okay. Well, photo box you said?
Yeah. For my eBay shop.
Okay.
Wrong kind of photo box, but I understand how they thought that.
Yeah. Does it have
studio box, photo studio.
For photo. Let's see what that comes up with. Oh.
Yeah,
hey,
those. Okay. Ooh, that $40 one's expensive.
Well, yeah, because it's everything. It's everything that's included.
Yeah, but
yeah,
no,
if you're just
12.
and it comes. Ooh, it comes in different colors too. Ayo. And that guy has a photoshopped orange in his. Ayo. Why would you Photoshop an orange and it just?
Well, the one before it's photo. Oh, those are photoshopped too.
Flowers. Yeah, this is the only real one. But they're having their Earth Day sale. They are promoting a lot of different things. Free shipping on all orders for 4 hours and 30 minutes from when we're speaking. But they will always run free shipping, whether it's hit $50 and it'll be free shipping, or hit $25, get $5 back and free shipping. There's usually some prerequisites, but having free shipping on all orders during their what do they call it, happy hours, or just they'll have them randomly put up. They have a lot of very interesting technology pieces, and this is where
technology.
God damn it, Quincy! Quit scaring me. But you can find pretty much anything you're looking for.
What the fuck are these?
These? Mosaic. Do you build stuff with them? Oh, it's for crafting.
Okay.
I mean, cool. I like that idea. If I can melt them down and turn them into stuff, that would even be better. But they got a lot of random nonsense. A lot of. And the funny thing about the smartwatches on here is they actually look like they work pretty good. They don't look like they have a hard time connecting to your phone. They don't look like it's going to be some malware stuff. It looks simple, straightforward. 10,000 people have put up their stuff because if you put up a review, you get money back. They pay you for your reviews. So this is another one of these very interesting ideas.
I hate those fucking slippers.
Oh, these?
Oh, yeah.
I'd wear them.
They look like golf balls.
Yeah, they do. They got air fryer baskets that are made out of silicone, they're easy clean. They have Lenovo. So this is another thing I wouldn't mind purchasing through them just to see how they are. They have a lot of Lenovo headphones or earbuds. And it says straight direct from Lenovo for $5 and some change. I'm like, I'm debating on that.
It makes me wonder if it's,
like wholesale?
No, I was thinking refurbished.
Maybe. I haven't received... out of what products I've already received, nothing felt refurbished.
They have naked pallets? Really?
Yeah.
That shit ain't cheap.
No, it may be a little off-brandish, because it's not naked, it's nakeds with an S. But 8,854, cruelty-free. They try and promote their stuff while also being smart. Worst case scenario is you spent $5. Like, it's a trial and error, but at the same time, I have yet to have an error. But go check them out down in the description. Use our link, use our code. I believe you'll gain a powerful package of $100 in different coupon codes. Go check it out. Good channel. Oh, we saw something on Sunday. Good old Easter Sunday. We watched the Super Mario Brothers movie. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
I think they should have been more upfront about the voice because the voice was not bad.
No, this is not bad.
They should have been more upfront about it rather than toying with us because they kind of built their own monster then that I think kind of hurt people's expectations for the film and the chances of them enjoying it. Because I was all for the idea. I liked how it was looking in the trailers and stuff. It was the voice I was worried about.
Yep.
That's what had me iffy.
Jack Black killed it.
Oh, yeah, Jack Black killed
Jack
it.
Black.
Anya Taylor-Joy killed it.
Do you want to hear my impression of Mario? Ayo, it's me, Chris Pratt.
But it didn't sound like directly like Chris Pratt's voice also.
No,
so.
it didn't. No, it didn't. There was a few small little pieces where you can hear Charlie just peeking right through Luigi.
Yeah.
What would have caused me to be like, never mind, Charlie Day's good as him? There's a scene where he's holding a flashlight and knees are shaking. If he had done the Mario, I would have been all over that, but alas, I did not get that.
How'd you feel about Seth as Donkey Kong?
His laugh comes through. His laugh comes through, and it's just it. You know who it is, but you're not. It suits him. He looked like he also sounded like he had fun doing this movie.
Yeah, I think everyone did. At least it sounded like it. And what'd you think of Don't tell me, it's on the tip of my tongue. Oh my god, it is right on the tip of my tongue. Keegan-Michael Key as Toad.
Oh, it's Toad?
Yeah.
You know, if you didn't tell me who that was beforehand, I would never have guessed. But
I thought he did great.
Yeah, great. Fantastic. I forgot that was Key for the longest moment until the drive home. Musical score. Fan-fucking-tastic. They reworked pretty much every bit and bob that has been in Mario history. Shigeru Miyamoto had direct input on it. They made it good. They made it really good.
I was gonna pull up the composer if my phone would cooperate.
Of the originals?
No, for the movie.
Oh, for the movie.
Yeah, who remixed all this music and whatnot and did everything new.
I know that
two composers.
Yeah.
So the original, that's why it says two composers. The original Nintendo theme goes to Koji Kondo. Brian Tyler.
So Brian Tyler. And
who has done things for like Avengers, Age of Ultron, Iron Man 3, Eagle Eye, stuff like that.
Makes sense. But I give it an 8 out of 10. It was very, very good, but it was lacking in a few small places. It felt a little rushed, too.
Yeah, no, yeah. It feels like the best description I saw online from somebody, I don't remember who, they said it was like a speed run of a movie. Like they were speed running the movie just like you would speed run the game. And I was like, I go and I watch this, I'm like, that's a great example. A great, description. It really is what the film felt like. For that, it definitely loses a point. Slow down, take a breath. I'm not saying increase the length of the movie. I'm not saying it needs to become a 2-hour movie or a 3-hour movie or anything like that. I'm saying don't go so damn fast with it.
Give us substance.
Past that, I mean, the characters, the art, all of that, the music, that's all good. I'll probably put it 3.5, 4.
Out of 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, especially considering this is like the film that's gonna possibly jumpstart the concept of more Nintendo films. Will we ever get a Legend of Zelda movie? Probably settles on this. It's been the longest time we didn't get any Nintendo films because of how the original Super Mario Bros. Movie went.
This movie's still selling out.
Yeah.
Almost 6-7 days into its release.
But I'm just saying, like, this wasn't something to take light, and I feel like some people in it did, and others didn't. So.
But how did it do on its budget, or budget versus how much it made on opening? Mario Bros. I should probably put it in 20. Okay, there we go. 100 million USD. Okay.
Which we know is probably not true.
No, especially for a box office record. Yeah, it did well.
But the other thing to remember is it's not all about money.
No, of course not.
Because there's plenty of movies that have made money that are complete shit and never got follow-ups.
Right.
Or they tried to do follow-ups and it just got worse and worse. You know, if you look at Batman v Superman, it started out with a really strong opening day. And then once people saw it and realized how it was, it had the fastest decrease in ticket sales that Warner Brothers has ever seen.
Jesus. Well, they hit a good nail on the head. Socks in chat says Animal Crossing movie. There's a video out there that happens when Isabelle takes over, and it's basically saying that the villager goes off to do Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
And comes back.
You haven't watched it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did. Yeah. It's good fun, but I don't know what would come next. I would say honestly,
it would have to be more stuff built in this first and foremost. Continue to lay the ground in this. We've got teasers at the end that suggest other films. Mm-hmm. So maybe in Super Mario Bros. 2, maybe a Luigi's Mansion, maybe a movie that brings in Wario and Waluigi, stuff like that.
Yeah.
From there, maybe a Donkey Kong Country movie. Give him a spin-off.
Give Seth Rogen a movie. Yeah, why not?
But like the big ticket item, the one that will sell just as good as this one did, if not better, is if you do a serious, not a goofy, a serious Legend of Zelda.
That would be for the best. The only major issue I have is when in the timeline and which timeline.
None.
Yes.
Original story.
Original story. Okay, that brings up the second point. Do we have the cameos to everything then?
You make references to things. You can see a guy standing on the...
Excuse me, princess.
Yeah, you can have a guy standing on the street corner selling masks.
Yeah. An Ace Attorney movie, but it features famous judges.
What, like Judge Judy?
Maybe. We already have a bunch of like Ace Attorney style things.
I would say Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney's already got a TV series, 2016 and 2019.
Oh yeah,
47
the live
episodes.
action, right?
No, that one's animated, and there is a live action thing that did in 2012.
That's right, and he has the hair swayed back,
Yeah.
and he said some ruthless things on Twitter. That's right, I do remember hearing about that. I'm gonna just take a look. I forgot there was something by my side for the moment, and I'm gonna talk about them. I love lemonade. Lemonade is one of my favorite drinks. I would prefer limeade, but it's easier to get lemonade in most places. I got 2 flavors of candy that are lemonade. Sour Patch Kids Lemonade Fest. And I'm okay with Swedish Fish, but this one caught my attention. Swedish Fish Blue Raspberry Lemonade. I told Quincy the tale of Swedish Fish and what the hell they're made out of. Lingonberries and how they're...
Which I did not know that.
Yeah. Good. They're okay. They don't do anything spectacular. The Sour Patch Kids just like Sour Patch Kids. Can't really mess it up.
Yeah, I say the smell of these Swedish Fish is amazing.
Yeah, I would love a candle in this.
The taste isn't bad. It's just lacking. It's not very strong.
Yeah, the flavor's a 5 out of 10, but as far as like consistency, yeah, sure, it's good. Scott, let me skip back over to this. What the hell is blue raspberry as a flavor? So, you can taste there is raspberry, but it's like it adds a bit more of a sourness to it.
Blue.
Yeah, it tastes like blue.
I don't know how to explain it. It's an artificial, made-up flavor.
It is, and it's one of my favorites. What is your favorite flavor as far as like candy that is chewy or otherwise?
I like blue raspberry a good amount. I got the sour belts, The blue raspberry Sour Patch Kids are amazing.
Mm-hmm. And there's blue raspberry lemonade in the Sour Patch Kid Lemonade Fest too. But these ones, I'm okay with sour candy. It's just they hurt my tongue after like 3 or 4. They're already starting to peck at it. Renfield. Have you seen that one yet or not?
That comes out on the 14th.
Oh, it's not even out yet.
Yeah. My mom's actually talking about going to see that one. She doesn't ever go to the theaters.
Likes Nick Cage?
She likes Nick Cage. I grew up watching Nick Cage movies, so she doesn't have anything against him. I think the trailer just looked really interesting to her and her boyfriend. You know.
What's your favorite Nick Cage movie?
So that's really difficult.
Okay. Okay.
Because I mean, the Rock is fucking amazing.
Okay.
You got Sean Connery. There's just so much to like about that movie. But then, like, I grew up watching the National Treasure films also, so you know, those have a big thing, and I like history.
Gone in 60 Seconds?
Gone in 60 Seconds is fucking phenomenal.
Okay. Face?
I do enjoy Face Off. Con Air is also really good.
Broken Arrow?
No,
he's not in
I was gonna say he's not in Broken Arrow. That's can't even think who that is. Tip of my tongue. Heathers. I can't think of his name.
I still have been meaning to see this one.
It's good. I liked it.
Holy crap. Wait, he was in fucking Teen Titans Go to the Movies?
Oh, gross. Christian Slater. Is that who's in Broken Arrow?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. You know, Ghost Rider 2 has one of the best moments of him taking over a machine, but the rest of that movie is fucking horrible.
He was in the dubbing of Astro Boy? I mean, he is a nerd. That would make sense.
Yeah. I didn't hate Sorcerer's Apprentice. Next is interesting. I hated Knowing. Knowing's trash.
Wickerman? The Bees?
Not the bees! Oh, go back to the top real quick, because I can't remember the name of it. All the way up. It's not here, and it's one of his most recent ones. The one where he plays himself with Pedro Pascal.
Oh. Yeah. Massive Talent.
Okay. Yeah, okay, it is there. Yeah, Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. That one's really good. Color Out of Space was good.
I still need to see that one, too. Maybe in the Eldritch guy. I don't really watch too many Eldritch movies.
Gone in 6 Seconds, Con Air. Snake Eyes is okay.
Honeymoon in Vegas was a good one.
Honeymoon in Vegas is okay, but Leaving Las Vegas is better.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. It's one of the other high schoolers.
Raising Arizona.
I don't hate Raising Arizona. I like it. Moonstruck is good too. Bring me the big knife. It's a line from Moonstruck.
I figured as much. It's just, yeah, I never saw that one.
Let's see.
There is a lot of good movies here, as far as.
Yeah, I think it's Leaving Las Vegas is him. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Leaving Las Vegas. That one's really good.
Matchstick Men.
Matchstick Men's alright. I like it. I own that one on DVD actually. Not that one. Underneath it, Wind Talkers is really good. I actually have that on VHS still. Set during Vietnam, they were listening to us on the radio so they could hear what we were saying. Oh. And so the way we figured out around that, because they know English, is we brought in Native Americans and had them be our radio men because they would speak their native language. They couldn't understand it. Really good. He plays kind of a shell-shocked soldier in it that probably shouldn't be in the war anymore. I enjoyed it.
He's too far, too gone.
Yeah, it's kind of all he knows. Mandy was fucking wild.
Give me the 5-second synopsis on Mandy again.
Colors, sword fight with chainsaws, everybody's on drugs.
Okay. I might want to watch that one then.
I can't really give you much else. We watched the Joe Bob, and Joe Bob spoils a big section of the movie right at the beginning. I'm like, really, bud? Yeah.
No.
Like, he spoils kind of like why everything's going on.
Yeah, and he also says how many deaths are in it, too.
That I don't mind.
Okay.
Because I'm not counting throughout the movie. Unless he's like one, then it's like, wait a minute, who's the one? But yeah, so he's doing Renfield, which he also said he would be down to do a Dracula movie. Like one that's like centered in on his Dracula based off of this Renfield thing.
Sure. But to those who are interested, there's a Renfield Bring Your Own Blood game published by Skybound Games and done by Mega Cat Studios, who are kind of in the know with roguelites. And this is early access game, which means that it's not finished just yet. But for $5, seems like a pretty okay trip. They keep numbers low, so that way things don't get a little too hairy, it seems. Go and check it out if it's your interest over on Steam.
So that's the company.
Punkle?
Punkle? I don't understand. Like, This is straight up.
Yeah.
So this is supposed to be a tie-in to the original thing.
So
Little $5 tie-in, but it is identical to Vampire Survivor.
Oh yeah, it is.
Which is by a completely different company. So I wonder if they licensed it or something, like licensed the stuff or what, because that is Vampire Survivor.
It is very Vampire Survivor, where you get little tiny upgrades and
The art even looks the same. The fighting style looks the same. The way the damage is displayed looks the same. Like, it's Vampire Survivor. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I mean, it is if you didn't do it right. Oh no, that's not even what I'm worried about. My whole thing is, did they steal the game?
Oh.
You know.
Let's see if there's any reviews real quick. Really enjoyed the game so far. The gameplay loop is really addictive. The visuals are beautiful, and it plays really smooth. I'm a big Hotline Miami Nuclear Throne. Okay. I mean, I like Nuclear Throne. But that's way different than this. If you watched this, first off, it's one of the best looking 2D titles in the genre so far. Okay, thumbs down on this one. I would call it half-baked, but that would imply that it is more done than it is. It's early access, bro.
Yeah, it's early access, and it's a movie tie-in game.
Yeah.
I feel like you probably count on one hand how many good movie tie-in games there have ever been. I feel like even that might be too high. Like, cause
Sneak King.
What is that?
The Burger King one.
Oh, those aren't movie tie-ins. They're just brand labeled.
They're brand labeled. All right, hold on. Now,
movie tie-ins. I can't think of a single good movie tie-in game.
Video game.
Don't fucking smack your candy. I'm gonna smack you.
I'm sorry. it moved from left to right. Okay, Ghostbusters the video game.
The last one that they released was good because it worked as a fourth movie. Okay. Oh, you know what?
007. GoldenEye 007.
But I also feel like there's a difference between a movie tie-in and a movie adaptation.
And fucking Blade Runner.
I didn't play the Blade
One of my
Runner.
favorite point-and-click adventures.
But GoldenEye is really good.
GoldenEye's pretty good.
Path of Neo.
For PS2 era, it's not bad. This is garbage, but it's fun garbage.
Okay.
It's
First, you gotta get locked into prison.
Yeah. You ever play Condemned or Condemned?
Criminal Origins.
Yeah.
I never played it, but I know
Okay.
of it and what it's like.
It's made with the same engine, so you can kind of get a feel that shading is
Gotcha.
like that. It's okay. The Thing, I didn't even know they had a game about it in 2002, so that's Xbox era. They couldn't have picked a better photo than this.
I will say I played the shit out of the first one.
Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Okay.
I only recently in my adult life, within the last year, bought the second one. I still haven't sat down and played it.
Okay.
But it is considered one of the best ones that's ever happened. The Ghostbusters video game is very good. Works amazing as a third movie. Because that was
continuation.
Yeah, it's done as if it was Ghostbusters 3 since Ghostbusters 3 never happened.
Okay, yeah, and it even says it.
Yeah, and they got everyone back to voice their characters and whatnot, and it was really well done.
Scarface, the world is yours.
Never
I
played
was pleasantly surprised by that. I never saw the movie, but the game was fun.
But I feel like we do have to draw a line between a game that's an adaptation of the movie and a game that's a tie-in to the movie. Because, for instance, Godfather is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much just an adaptation.
You're right.
And that is by far the best one then. And to even make this list.
Best movies based on video games. Going the other way. No, you can't. You can't. Tomb Raider?
I didn't see that one, but I don't hate the original Tomb Raider. The sequel...
Angry Birds.
I didn't watch any of them.
No. Rampage.
Didn't watch it.
Uncharted.
Didn't watch it.
We saw more.
Yeah, that one was actually really good.
Jack would be cheap.
It was okay. The fact that they're making a sequel is confusing.
Okay. Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
I think I liked 1 better, but 2 was enjoyable.
Mm-hmm. Resident Evil.
Okay, but these are tie-ins.
They're continuing. Yeah, okay.
Wait a minute. Hold up. This is supposed to be movies based off of video games.
Yeah.
This is tie-in. Yeah, that doesn't count.
Okay.
I did not know this was based off of a game. I've heard this movie's amazing.
Oh.
That wasn't very helpful.
It's thanks.
What is this website? Dual Shockers?
Yeah, Dual Shockers.
That just sounds like you're sticking an extra finger.
A group of people must figure out which one of them is a werewolf trying to eat them. There's also an element of mystery. Okay, so this is just...
Yeah, I've heard the movie's amazing. I haven't watched it yet. It's a horror comedy.
But
I love horror comedy. Like, that's a great mixture.
that is a great mixture. Very seldom do we get that. But, very, very few. Oh, good. But yeah, go check it out on Steam, Renfield, Bring Your Own Blood. Skadoosh. So, Quincy, you know I like... Nope, quiet you. I liked Jet Set Radio. And recently there was a Sega podcast with a bunch of their Japanese voice actors and artists and so on. So someone in the Twitter thread posted a couple things that showcase Jet Set Radio getting an update and Persona 3 getting a leak. And I was like, okay, it's not just this one that I'm showing you. There's a lot more out there. Like actual concept art and so on and so forth. So Sega's working on one of my favorite games of all time, and I'm curious to know if they're going to get a lot of people back in for the music.
So like a new one or just cleaning up the old one?
I don't know.
Okay.
But Persona 3 is going to be pretty much the same game, but look better. Can't really... If it ain't broke, don't fix. But Jet Set Radio can use a little bit more of a tune-up, you know? It's a Tony Hawk Pro Skater, but with rollerblades and graffiti.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good. How do I explain a T-Rex becoming a cyberpunk repair shop?
I think you just explained it.
I guess. But there's a game called Dynopunk, DYNOPUNK. Welcome to Synth City. Try for free on Steam, and full game releases on May 25th. It seems to be both a very interesting storytelling one as well as a repair shop. You repair things that are brought in using various tools, and based on accuracy, I guess they either like you more or pay you more. It is very cyberpunkish, where it's like, I will make a name in this city. Seems pretty interesting.
Neon lights.
Yeah, neon lights and raining all of the time. I don't think there was a single scene on the outdoors that wasn't raining. Let's see. Is there anything? Okay, no, this one isn't. Fair enough then. Skadoosh. Quincy, I haven't talked about Overwatch in some time, but what if I told you that this one would stop you from playing the game?
What do you mean it would stop me from playing the game?
Let's say you're Winston. You want to hop in. No, you come back here, monkey. No, monkey. You stay here.
I don't understand.
It literally is a leash. This support character here can leash people and pull them in, including their allies. So you could either be saving them or just being a dick. That's all I was really wanting to kind of say.
Yeah, I still don't understand.
It's like a grapple. Like,
so your teammate is now just pulling you all over the map for the hell of it?
It's a quick thing, and it has a cooldown, but it's like, let's say you're right where that chair is, it'll pull that to me.
Yeah, it sounds like a fucking nuisance that just ruins the whole fucking concept of the game.
Yeah, and then he even spawns in these pillars that act like an elevator and raise up. I'm like, they're trying, but I don't know if I want this. I do not know if I want this.
Well, thank you, PC Gamer, for
yes.
an article that is about a terrible character, it sounds like.
Yeah. Hang on. Slingshot tech, yeah, because you can actually, like, whip... You can whip yourself, of course. And then you can whip them past you by letting go. So if they're at such a distance... sounds for something who love a power trip. I mean, I don't mind. Yeah, like, you can whip people across the map. Like, it could be good if you're
just gonna be throwing everybody off the map all the damn time.
Yeah, if you aim that direction. But if you're aiming...
This is the same thing as the guys that would start a fucking match of Call of Duty with shooting the rocket into the ground to kill their team because they think it's funny. Now you get banned for a certain amount of time. You can get full-on banned for a day. Yeah. But it used to be like a big fucking problem where people are like, just for the hell of it. It's the same guys that fucking fly over GTA Online with the fucking jets and just fucking shoot everyone with missiles because they think it's funny. And that's what they do the entire time, completely ruining anyone else's ability to play the game properly.
Yeah. It is an interesting one, but I'm glad I'm out of it. Just wanted to bring it up. Let's go, douche. Holy crap.
This one from IGN?
Yeah, thank you, IGN. Actually, I'll just... Oh. Okay. Never mind. They don't have the link straight up to it. But over on the Xbox Design Labs, they have a whole bunch of brand new colors. And with those whole bunch of new colors means a whole bunch of customization options. There is the raised thumbsticks. They even have better tracking capability, so you can actually have like higher resistance. I think it's an extra $5 to get the higher resistance thumbsticks, but I mean these colors look very good to me. They're very pleasing to my eyes. Not in the way that they're patterned. I would probably do some mixing and matching, probably like this shell with this thumbsticks, so on and so forth. But I know you can only probably see 6 out of 8 of those.
I can see colors.
I know you can, but most of them are...
No, I can see the differences.
Okay. But they look fine. Go and check them out.
I don't like the black handles. I don't like the black hand grips.
Oh, yeah.
I would want the whole controller to be one color.
I too concur. I would prefer them to go all the way through it.
That's my big problem with the Elite controller, just in general. I don't like that. I think it ruins... I understand the concept is grip. I have controllers that don't have it. I don't need more grip. So, like, I'm perfectly
already
fine.
clutching this thing with dear life.
Anytime I drop my controller, grips would not help. It's, I set it on my fucking leg so I could use my phone, and I moved, and it fucking slid off my leg.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with the grip on it. But, maybe some people really like it, and that's fine. But the fact that you cannot get an Elite controller without the grip, it doesn't look good to me.
It does not look good.
It looks like they're wearing assless chaps.
What if I want my controller to wear assless chaps, though?
Then that's fine. But there should be an option for those of us that don't want that. They want their controller to just be full-on naked.
Or closed.
What, so complete grip all over everything? That sounds disgusting. Just get a can of Flex Seal and just spray the whole controller.
I sawed this boat in half. But Socks in chat went back to the earlier statement of people always react harshly to new characters, but once they realize the champ is only useful in skilled hands, only skilled hands play them, and not so bad. People always are going to want to play Tracer anyways. Victory for Wimpton.
My problem isn't about skilled. My problem is people that just want to be a nuisance for the sake of being a nuisance.
Yeah. Like, you're going to have that guy who's sitting at spawn waiting until the Winston is going to try and do a leap. No, you're coming back here. And then he now has his jump on cooldown, and he has to walk to the middle or to the point or wherever.
And I'm assuming you can't kill your teammates?
Mm-mm. Well,
so,
if he whips them off the map.
No, yeah. That, and I see that happening. But it's not like you can even do anything back to the guy for leashing you.
Yeah. Once you get your super, you can kind of knock him around a little bit, but that's very minuscule compared. I'm very...
People are going to be nuisance with it. That's my problem.
Yeah. Skadoosh. I meant to do that.
Thank you, The Verge.
Thank you, The Verge. I was trying to get to the main link.
Main link.
Because this is Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdoms, the third and I believe last trailer. Don't quote me on that. But this is going to kind of give you the premise between... What was the last Zelda game?
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild, thank you. To Tears of the Kingdom,
which I have yet to finish.
You really?
I haven't finished it yet.
Oh.
I liked it, I just haven't finished it.
Oh. But it's basically the story
That's
of...
what you look like.
That is what I look like. But it's what happened in between and how things are going to keep going. So hopefully this little trailer helps fill in the gaps. Scott, any other gaming things?
I don't think so.
But shoe news.
To be advised that none of that is muted.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll just do it when we get to it.
Okay, just making sure you know.
Okay. Shoe news and very expensive clothes again. Thank you, Sneaker News, as always. Quincy, have you ever had hot honey?
No.
Hot honey flavored chicken? No?
Oh.
No? I would recommend it. I have actually began to experience more hotter things to my terrible expense.
Do you like bananas?
Yeah, I don't mind them.
Eat a banana first.
Really?
Neutralize the chemicals in your stomach so that when you go to the bathroom later on, you don't have pain.
Okay.
So eat the banana and then
eat the hot
stuff.
Speaking of, we're still waiting on this, by the way. We have 1 month. We have 1 month now. It is a timer. We still have the Packy one chip challenge. If it I don't want it to go bad, so I'll probably just eat it anyways. But I would prefer to do it before then. Twitch.tv/TheUglyMugs. Go and sub.
The other thing is, while
It'll be-
milk is great for your mouth, it's gonna make a mess down here with the hot stuff.
Yeah, because it doesn't coat nothing if it's there on top. Yeah, this thing is... It has the biggest fucking warning I have ever seen in my life. Seek medical assistance.
Pussy.
Yes! Yes! But back over to the hot honey.
Fun fact: did you know that originates not from the genitals, the term pussy, like as an insult?
Yeah, a cat.
No, not even that.
Hmm?
And it's a shortened of another word. Yeah, it's like Old English.
What? Okay.
You're being told to stay the night here when you eat that chip.
Fair enough. But speaking of hot honey, Mike's Hot Honey branded shoes. I believe this is colliding with Ewing Athletics. And so they basically made a shoe that is this color brand.
Sorry, it's German. That's what it was.
What was?
What I was talking about.
Oh! Interesting. It
And-
became... Okay, so once again, the English bastardized it.
No, we bastardized anything.
Yeah, okay.
I say it's barely English, but whatever.
We spell things without U's. I don't know. But it even has the Mike's Hot Honey up on the top of the tongue. It's got the signatures on the side. These look pretty okay for a sports shoe. Some nice, really nice red carpet style kind of like overlay of this white, nice tan on the bottom that kind of give that honey color. I like it.
Now you say as a sports shoe. I couldn't see wearing these as a sports shoe.
Really?
The sole's too fucking big. Be falling all over the place. I'm a fucking solid 3 inches from the ground.
Yeah, they are a little tall, aren't they?
Ain't nothing gonna feel right when I'm moving around.
Oh, and they got little bees on the back.
And you're gonna go to step down and think, oh hey, I've still got a solid chunk before I hit the ground. You're gonna freaking jam your knee because you're actually already there.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, it's good, douche. Oh, no price point, by the way. You'll have to check out the Ewing stuff. Quincy, if I point to these and say that this has a pop culture reference,
Charlie Brown.
no. Yeah, that's what I would have thought too. That's what I would have thought too.
I mean, that's okay.
Nothing ain't gonna keep me down because I got no strings on me.
Pinocchio.
It is Pinocchio. We've talked about Stan Smith a bunch of times. This is his Pinocchio run. And I'm going to be quite fucking frank. This is lazy. This feels lazy. As far as a cream-colored shoe, all the way through, red inlay, with 3 little stitches bobbed in, as if there are strings attached to it. Can't say I'm too happy about the branding of it being Pinocchio.
He's on one of the tongues of the shoes.
It's on one of the tongue of the shoes, the other one's his own personal logo. But it just does not feel right to me. Just, like, even the back is... Yeah, there's nothing Pinocchio branded about it. Like, on the back, I believe it even says on the back, it's not easy being green. Yeah, it's not easy being green. Which is Kermit the Frog.
Yeah. Chat says those look like they should be called flatlines.
You know what?
Because this design is dead on arrival.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that mean. I was making a joke. I mean, I'm not getting Pinocchio from it, but, I mean, who am I to tell someone what their art is, I guess, right?
Yeah. It says later on this year, and no price point, but go check out Adidas.com.
I'm going to bet about $250.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't, if I remember, his last one was $150.
Yeah, but he's getting popular, more and more popular, you know? It's becoming more and more a thing. It's going to become a bigger thing for sneakerheads. Did you get the TikTok I sent you of the little mystery sneakers?
Yeah, and I was like, I kind of want to get a couple, but I couldn't find a place that sold them.
Might not be in the U.S.
No. Stan Smith. Okay. 125 highest, 75 for the kids.
But these aren't anything spectacular. These are just regular shoes.
Yeah, they're regular shoes.
These
So
aren't like
get
some
out.
kind of...
Get out of here, stalker. I said, get out of here, stalker.
Yeah, none of these are themed, and they're not working with like a IP that they have to pay for.
Yeah, I'm looking. Some of these are just on clearance or sale, half off. And these kind of good for like a halfway sneaker, halfway dress shoe. Moana, Stan Smith. These actually look pretty fucking fire. I actually kind of like those.
Okay, those aren't bad. They got like no sizes left.
Yeah, they don't. What about...
Yeah, my size though.
So, okay, here's Tiana. Okay. Princess and the Frog. Ursula.
Okay, prices aren't bad.
Yeah, they're not bad. And
This kind of goes the same level as the Pinocchio ones, though. Like, oh, we have a bit of a color scheme at least with this one.
okay, so all of them on the back say it's not easy being green.
I guess that's just his thing. I mean, he is doing stuff with Disney, and Disney owns Kermit the Frog,
Yeah,
or
which
the
one's this
Muppets.
one? Captain Hook. Very red. So these are all of his limited edition runs, I guess. No, we're getting into just that style, and it doesn't seem to have any more names. But in short, from 75 for kids all the way up to 125 for adults, give or take.
Yeah, I guess I was overreaching on the price.
But who knows until they release sometime later today or this year. We talked about them before. Lowe, Loewe. We talked about how they had a collaboration, and their clothing was a little expensive for their Howl's Moving Castle. I believe it was Howl's.
Yeah.
And they're doing it again with pixel art.
I mean, I understand you pay for a name. I get the concept.
Not this much, though.
I shouldn't have to spend the down payment money, car down payment money, on a pair of pants that probably don't even have pockets.
I swear to God, if they don't, I'm going to shit my whole ass.
Bro, I'm not seeing pockets. This model is not putting their hands in them.
Come on. Yeah, fucking...
Now we're just looking at their elbows.
Okay, they looks like it has some...
Back pockets.
But I got a front. Oh, come on, man. Why you gotta wear the frickin' pixel shirt? We gotta hydrate and chat. God dang. But this pixel shirt, $1,850 for this shirt.
It looks like an uncomfortable fit, too.
It looks like it's got shoulder pads.
I asked my mom about that the other day. I was like, hey, random 80s question. Did you ever wear shoulder pads? And she just started laughing.
My mom
she
did.
goes, I tried them, but they were not my look. So, no, I was not a shoulder pad person. And I was like, so how often was it that people got tackled walking down the street since you guys probably needed shoulder pads in the 80s?
Yeah, I have no clue.
Look.
Slowly went into the 90s.
We grew up in the 90s where everything was denim for some reason, so we can't talk much shit.
Yeah. Okay, my mom's in chat, and she even says she hated them.
Also, the obsession with perms.
I don't know. It's
My mom-
coming back. It's coming back.
I have so
Perms
many.
are coming back.
I have so many photos of my mom with perms. It's hilarious.
I'm actually really enjoying those now. They are very snackable.
I would like the flavor to be a little stronger.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it too, but it's pretty nice. Do they have anything else?
Oh yeah, they have other stuff in this.
Um,
Yeah. Don't know how quite. Don't quite know how to get there.
We're just gonna go men and hope for the best. Oh my god!
Because they have a pixelated purse. Do they have a search on the site? Because if you just do pixel or pixelated.
Maybe.
Right there.
There, go search.
Yeah, pixelated should be.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, there's the jacket. There's the sweater.
What?
$3,400 for a purse.
For the pants, it's $2,500. And hold on, we're actually gonna find out if these PlayStation 1 looking pants have pockets.
Those ain't real pockets.
Those ain't real pockets. Baroa. You get back pocket. Wait. Jesus Christ. Look at that material.
Looks so itchy.
It looks a little dry.
That doesn't look like it opens.
It doesn't. Well, yeah, it doesn't.
No. Look at that. That's just stitched to look like a pocket. There is no pocket at all.
You pay for no pocket.
You pay more than I put down on my car for a pair of pants that don't have pockets.
Now that I see them in motion, they look really breezy. But it's not $2,500 breezy, I'll tell you what.
Now that I'm thinking about it, either it's next or you didn't pull my last gaming news. So I'm thinking it's probably next. It probably should have been before shoe news.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
I did.
it's all good.
Okay.
So go back to the other pixelated things. I want to see what else there was, because there's the purse, there's the skirt,
Yeah,
there's the jeans.
The freaking... I like the hoodie. I will admit, the hoodie does look really choppy, and I kind of like it.
$2,500.
Not $2,500. Oh, that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That shirt's ugly, too.
That shirt is god-awful. Baggy jeans. Oh, wait, it's in denim. So it's stained denim, which means that they worked hard on them.
But still no pockets.
No.
Oh!
Fuck you.
Stand corrected.
Yeah. They don't look any better, though.
No.
No. Weird-ass elbows.
Oh, don't be mean to the model.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's not her fault the clothes are stupid priced.
Yeah.
Although, maybe put a little lotion on.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, sure, whatever, but we're just mentioning them to mention them. If you happen to be, as said, in an enumerance of money and this interests you, well, here you go. We're your guys for it. But instead of spending $14.50 on a jacket, why not a couple Twitch subs, you know? Gotta sell it somehow, man. The next thing was
Start playing Real Big Fish over here.
I know, right?
Sell out.
But the next news was supposed to be a part of gaming, and I kerfuddled it. I'm sorry. I like Minecraft.
I don't mind Minecraft. Minecraft.
I don't know if these Pringles Minecraft Suspicious Stew is going to be an interesting...
I gotta try it. I also love that the Pringle guy is wearing a gaming headset.
Yeah. That makes me wonder if there's going to be something else.
Probably.
I'm hoping there's going to be something else, because there's a lot of food out there in the video game world.
Tasty iguana bits.
Why not? Why the fuck not?
Because tasty iguana bits are human.
Are they really?
Maybe. So, if you pay attention throughout the Fallout games, anytime you have iguana on a stick, it's shaped like an iguana.
Yes.
Tasty iguana bits are bits instead of iguana-shaped thing.
Yeah.
And if you follow the jerky vendor tales, and if you follow a specific mission in the original Fallout, it's either Fallout 1 or Fallout 2, but I do believe it's Fallout 1, you find out the guy that's selling tasty iguana bits has been chopping up people.
Oh.
So it begs the question of 100 years later, when you're eating tasty iguana bits on the other side of the country, what are you eating? Hugh, I haven't forgiven you for the...
Humblewood joke.
I don't remember what that joke was. You haven't forgiven me for a joke I already forgot about.
But I would hold on, let me see if someone maybe did a bit. Suspicious stew Pringles flavor? Let's see what someone says about it. Garlic, sweet ginger, and savory beef, and a little pepper. That actually sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, I might eat that.
Yeah.
I was already planning on trying them, but you know which ones I never tried?
Hearty stew flavors with a nice kick.
When they did the Pickle Rick ones. Which, I mean, were just dill pickle flavored chips, which I already eat, but...
No, I'm good. Skadoosh. So, over on Funko, through their own little Twitter. I keep forgetting their name, Twitter. They've promoted some of the old school Trigun figures. And they actually look really nice.
They do.
Even Vash with the Chase Vash with the interesting glasses on.
So how much do you think the Chase will go for on Amazon? Or on Amazon, on eBay?
80. Probably. Something tells me they're going to do more than one run.
I fucking set that joke up for you on a T-ball stand, and you did not hit it at all.
Hold on, hit me with it again.
How much do you think the Chase one will be for on eBay?
$20 billion double dollars.
There you go. But do you think 80?
I think 80.
I feel like more, just because people are going to sit there and be like,
It's worth
it's
it.
Vash.
Yeah.
You know, it's this anime that's beloved, and da-da-da. And
It
he's
ain't
got
beloved.
the glasses.
I guess. I'll probably get the unlimited run. If I happen to get the chase run, cool. But
I don't buy Funkos anymore.
yeah, I haven't either. I haven't bought one in a while. But I would love to get Millie and Meryl. Maybe Nicholas, and I mean the whole crew looks good.
Did I show you I did find the Soda Funko for Elvira for Lauren?
Yes. And you also got your Looney Tunes Bugs dressed as Superman.
Oh, Superman? That hasn't arrived yet. That doesn't ship until the 19th.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
But that ain't Funko. That's from McFarlane.
All right, time for me to weeb out. Remove hat. All right.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, that's fine. You can pinky out. Pinky. For those who know, I love mecha shit. So, Mobile Suit Gundam: The Witch from Mercury is getting a second season. I still need to finish season 1, but so far I'm really enjoying it. The mobile suits look really great. October 2nd, 2022 is when it originally started, and season 2 will be on... Oh, it's already started. April 9th, 2023. Holy crap. I gotta catch up. Gotta catch up quick. Skadoosh. I liked Rurouni Kenshin back when it was on Toonami.
Mm-hmm.
And hearing that it's going to get a new one for later on this year, it's just going to be just a kind of a cleanup. There was a new visual teaser trailer, which I should go look up later on, but just mentioning that I'm very excited. It's going to be the Hokkaido arc, which means that it's going to condense a lot of the first season in, I believe it is 6 episodes, and then it'll continue on with the Hokkaido arc. So it's going to be like Dragon Ball Super, where it'll condense things down.
They did a live action of this too, I think.
Did they? Oh, they did. I didn't see.
I didn't see it. I think it's on Funimation though.
Is it?
I think.
Oh.
Don't quote me. I
I'm
could
not-
be wrong.
Okay.
I have the Funimation subscription. I should check.
Skadoosh. One of the animes I've been following very closely. I have a nice little sticker.
Nerd. Oh, sorry, weeb.
Yeah, I'm a weep.
The wrong word.
Spy X Family.
I don't remember who. Someone tried arguing with me that I am not a nerd. I am a geek. Because of the things I like.
Geeks are they know a lot about a certain thing, like engineering, etc.
See, I don't know any of that, first of all.
Yeah.
Second of all,
A
does it
nerd knows
really...
shit about this.
Yeah. But second of all, does it really matter? You know, like,
You're
why is this person so bothered by the fact that I said nerd and they feel I classify more as a geek? It's not like I'm coming in here saying I have a doctorate for something I don't have.
I have a doctorate for shitting my whole ass.
That, I believe. It's probably framed.
It is framed.
It's got poop emojis around it.
Yeah. But Spy X Family is getting its second season as well as a movie. Spy X Family Code White, December 22nd, and I believe October 2023 is when the second season of the anime is going to be coming out. So I'm super friggin' happy that this pretty nice show is getting... I told you about Spy X Family, right? Yeah. Hopefully it gets a dubbing, because I would actually like you to dig into this one. Skadoosh. We watched a lot of freaking trailers, so get ready for the ride. Starting off with Marvel Studios' The Marvels. I like this trailer. I like this trailer a lot. Looks like a lot of fun. Kamala Khan's front and center, and I appreciate that. Nick Fury, however, seems to not really care about the well-being of anyone who's outside of his area of being able to handle it, it seems.
I think he's got so much going on that he can't be bothered with certain things is what it is. The reality is this trailer shows us what we saw at the end of something else. I don't remember. End of Spider-Man Far From Home.
Far From Home, yeah.
You know, this shows us more of that he's doing Sword up in space.
Yes.
He is busy. He's got a lot going on. Now he has to stop what he's doing to come down here because a child with a wrist bracelet has somehow, and spoilers, but if you watch the trailer, then a child with a wrist bracelet somehow swapping positions with Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's that he doesn't care. I think it's that he
so
cares so much about the bigger shit, because if he doesn't, who will? And
so this is petty to him.
Not even petty. It's we're dealing with thousands of millions of people's lives. If I'm focusing on this thing, I'm dealing with 5 people now that I'm focusing on this thing. I'm needed here, but I have to be here because here is now affecting here. I love that we got to see some Rambo powers.
Yeah. Nick Fury, yeah, he seems like he's just tired.
Stressed.
Yeah, stressed, and just he's there for it. He understands what's going on, but he doesn't care to understand at the same time.
He's got a lot going on.
He's got a lot going on. November 2023 for the Marvels. Go check out the teaser trailer on Marvel's own YouTube.
Yeah, we saw some good stuff. I was very happy to see some powers play out.
Let me skip ahead to the other Marvel stuff. Secret Invasion also had a trailer, and this looks really good.
Yes.
This looks fantastic. It's going to be centered right around Nick Fury, which I'm happy to look at more, because the most we get out of Nick Fury was Captain Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a prerequisite up until the point of, his eye, et cetera, et cetera.
I mean, he's throughout. He's popping up throughout everything, first of all, as a connection thing. But he's prevalent in Iron Man 2
Mm-hmm.
and prevalent in the Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
And then he is very much an important part in Winter Soldier.
He is a part of him, yes. And then just as the snap was happening, him calling in. So there is a lot to unpack for him, but this is centered.
Yeah, this is the first thing we're seeing that's like him.
Yes.
So this is big. Secret Invasion is my second favorite Marvel event. This is going to be pretty much nothing like it.
I hope when we get Born Again, I get some good Punisher.
I thought you got a good Punisher before.
I want more good Punisher.
Oh, okay. I think this will be good. I'm not sure when this is going to take place in the timeline. So this is coming out in June. Nick Fury's looking grizzled. He's looking rough. But he doesn't look like that in Marvel's, which is coming out in November.
Yeah.
So we really got to figure out where these things are taking place in the Marvel timeline. I mean, I haven't looked it up yet. They may have already announced it and said, hey, this is where this is where that is. Marvel's is obviously picking up right where Kamala Khan left off. So I'm assuming that Marvel's might be before Secret Invasion. Didn't mean to smack that. Before Secret Invasion, so I don't know. But they're saying Cold War espionage style stuff. Don't know who to trust because Skrulls. And yeah.
Yeah. In the trailer, one of the good Skrulls, I'll call them, reaches over and grabs one of the bad Skrulls, and then you see multiple of the same looking Skrull stand up.
I'm not entirely sure if that guy is a Skrull or not. I know we do see a scene where he gets blown up and he lands down, and we see the green and we see the ear.
Well, you didn't see the weird thing out of his hand?
I saw one character do that, but it wasn't the same character.
It was.
Play the trailer.
Playing the trailer.
Mute the trailer.
Yep. I believe it was... I just want to see him stretching the army. Where is it?
Is it that far in?
It was toward the end.
See, because there he is with a bit of a green on the side of his face.
Yeah. Yeah, see.
No, that's a different guy.
That's a different guy?
That's the guy that stands up like 6 times.
Yeah, that's him that has the whole bunch of dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the other guy is this guy.
Yes. Good Skrull. Bad Skrull.
Okay, you were saying good Skrull did the...
No. Okay, my bad. No. I meant good Skrull, bad Skrull.
Okay.
And then...
Other Skrulls.
Obtuse Skrulls.
Being the other Skrull.
Yes.
What sucks is Secret Invasion is that we find out they've been replacing heroes because they finally figured out how to do heroes' powers.
Yeah.
And so they've been replacing heroes for decades.
And then we get Super Skrull, which is all the Fantastic Four.
He's the first one to replicate powers.
So
he replicates all the Fantastic Four's powers. I'm assuming that they want to save Super Skrull for a future Fantastic Four thing, which is why Secret Invasion in this is not what Secret Invasion is in the comics. Secret Invasion is this, and this is they've been taking over like politicians and scientists and stuff like that.
That's a good idea. That would be a very good idea. Why control the superpowers when you can just control the world?
Well, because sometimes the superpowers are the ones that are controlling things.
Hmm.
when you infiltrate the Avengers, you've infiltrated the thing that could stop you, no matter what the politicians say. So, Secret Invasion was really good. I really enjoyed it. We see a dark side of Reed.
Yes.
Because they go after his kids. And that was the wrong thing to do.
That is the very wrong thing to do. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 official trailer. It's pretty much more of the same that we already saw with a few little tidbits added
The car
in.
scene, I think, was really the new thing.
Yeah, and then like a few little
Gamora
tiny...
yelling at Groot that he's already told her his name.
Yeah. So, May 5th, go and check it out. If you want to see the full trailer, it's on IGN, and I'm sure Marvel's website as well. So, yeah, okay, that's it. Okay.
You're very upset about this.
It's just the animation. The voices are fine, but the animation looks kind of lazy. It feels unpolished, if that makes sense. It's cell shading. It looks like it's fine CG for 2005, 2006, but it just does not do it for me.
I mean, honestly, it kind of reminds me of the art style of that Pokemon game.
Arceus.
Legends of Arceus, yeah.
A little bit. You get
This
some...
is Secrets of the Mogwai. I don't know if we said that.
No, we
Gremlins,
didn't.
Secrets
Yeah,
of the
no,
Mogwai,
yeah, we didn't. Yeah.
which is coming to Max. They're dropping HBO from the title next month. The new guy that's running everything feels that that's why the subscription service isn't doing well, because people think it's just HBO.
So now it's just Max.
It'll be called Max.
Sure, fine. But it seems like everyone had a lot of fun. Steven Spielberg has his name on it, so he's poked and prodded into a little bit of the writing. I would be sure of.
Yeah, the original directors or producer on it too, Joe Dante.
That doesn't look good to me. I don't know.
Looks like a gremlin.
Huh?
Looks like a gremlin.
Looks like a
Tell it
gremlin.
is.
It's just, I don't know. Oh, quiet you. It looks fine for getting a kid into it.
I mean, it's kind of the point.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's a prequel, which is another big thing to point out.
Oh, is it? I didn't catch that at all.
This is set there in like feudal Japan era or feudal China. I'm not sure if they're Chinese or Japanese, but like the feudal era.
Oh. Okay, then. Okay. I would need to see a few episodes before finally making a judgment on it.
I think it's going to be a mini series, but I'm not sure.
Let's see. May 23rd. And it is.
I gotta say, out of all the things that I heard, this was my second pick to happen out of the three things I heard.
Okay.
So, thing number one I heard was we're going to finally do number 3.
Okay.
Which was like, okay, yes, do number 3. I want that.
Sure.
But there was talks, and the reason why number 3 supposedly didn't happen was because they were like, we're either going to do number 3 or we're going to remake the franchise. We're going to start over. And in both cases, they wanted to CGI the Mogwais rather than doing the puppets.
No, it would have been a little...
And all the gremlins and whatnot.
With the way CG is right now, I wouldn't have been too mad.
But why do it, though? Why not just use puppets again?
Yeah.
The puppets look fucking amazing.
They do.
And we've gotten better at that shit since then.
We have.
Like, that was in the 80s.
Freaking the Monster Mansion. You have the entire backstock of every weird makeup artist's literal nightmares, but in a more physical and outsourced form.
So, 10 episodes.
10 episodes. Okay.
Whether or not they'll do more seasons, I'm not sure.
I guess it's going to be based on viewing, I would
Probably.
suppose. But May 23rd, go and check it out if you're interested in that. But something that I'm a little more interested in, interestingly, the Penguin is getting his own Max original. 2024, no real release date as far as, but Colin Farrell looks fucking amazing. Like, I have seen maybe 6 movies total that I've actually really enjoyed him in. This
Daredevil.
No. Can you take another guess, maybe, perhaps?
Have you seen Banshees of Innsmouth?
No.
Okay. What's the one with the guy that's in Banshees of Inisherin with them. The one where they're supposed to be they're trying to kill each other.
In Bruges?
Yeah.
In Bruges.
Okay.
In Bruges is one.
But then he sees him trying to kill himself, and he's like, "Oh no, I gotta stop him."
In Bruges is a good one. One, I'll give you a small clue. He's in 80% of it.
I mean, I'm gonna also assume the Batman.
The Batman, yes, but that's not the one I'm giving you a hint on. But yes, the Batman, correct. He does amazing as the Penguin.
The problem is I'm drawing a blank on his movies, like across the board.
I'll give you another clue for the same one that I was giving you a clue for. Kiefer Sutherland.
Him and Kiefer. Because now I'm having trouble thinking of Kiefer movies. I'm thinking of like everything that Kiefer did when he was younger. I'm like, no, Colin wasn't in any of those. Because I'm thinking like Flatliners, Lost Boys. You know, it's like that's not the right era.
You ready for the last one?
Sure.
Kay Holmes.
Katie Holmes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I probably haven't seen this because I don't like Katie Holmes.
Phone Booth.
Oh, that's right. Katie Holmes is in that, isn't she?
Yep, she's the mistress.
Okay. Well,
That
was a choice.
I actually.
No, I really like the movie.
That's a good movie. Really good movie. It's
no, that's a great movie. He's also in an episode of Scrubs. It's really good.
Really?
Yeah, he actually gets to do his actual accent.
Oh, his okay. I keep forgetting the name of it.
Really quick, while we're talking about Penguin.
Okay.
They have casted Salvatore Moroni for it. One of the other mobsters.
Okay.
Clancy Brown. Yeah. I think it's going to be good.
Okay, I was like, Falcone was the other one.
Falcone was the other one.
Yeah. I keep forgetting. There is a scene in a movie where he plays like this halfway jockey looking guy.
Oh, he was really good in Fright Night, the remake.
I don't remember that.
So jockey looking guy. Sorry, I cut you off.
He looked like he was wearing like a tracksuit, and he's about to order like a sandwich, and a bunch of punk kids, no older than like 15, 16, come in and just start, rambling off that they want this, that, and Colin, without missing a beat, turns around and goes, step back behind me, and you look like you're gonna piss yourself, and has this really great thing of boys do action, but men will talk. And he's trying to teach these 4 kids that, you're going to use that knife, do something with it then. You're going to bring that out, fucking hit me with it then.
Yeah, no idea on that one. The Recruit was decent.
Recruit was fine. I forgot that it was in The Gentleman.
I haven't seen The Gentleman yet. I want to.
I want to too.
Let's see, what else we got here? Total Recall, I didn't see it.
Total Recall was the other one I was thinking of.
I saw the original Total Recall. I haven't seen Horrible Bosses. Miami Vice is good.
No, not that one.
SWAT's really good.
SWAT. That's number 5.
Yeah, I really like SWAT.
Number 6, I don't think you're going to get.
Didn't realize he was in Minority Report.
Yeah, he was the best friend.
You think I'm not going to get your 6th one?
Probably not, because you know me enough to probably not like this movie.
That didn't make sense.
You look at me and you look at all these. Which one looks out of place?
Like, as a movie that you wouldn't like?
As a movie that I would not like.
Oh, okay. The New World.
No.
Okay. The Way Back?
No.
I don't know.
Oh, nope, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. It bubbled. God dang it. God, stop it.
Oh.
Alexander.
Okay.
Fucking long-ass movie, though. 3 hours and... Yeah, 3.5 hours. Yeah. It's got Anthony Hopkins. It's got Val Kilmer. It's got, sadly... but it's everyone doing their damnedest to basically make a really good Roman-style movie.
Vigilante Jolie, is that Rosario Dawson?
Yep.
I don't think I've actually seen it.
It's pretty good. pretty good, but as I said, very fucking long. Skadoosh. We got yet another trailer for Resident Evil Death Island. July 7th. That's a Friday. I don't hate this trailer. It's just, it looks very action from start to finish, and you were like, yeah, is there a problem with that? I said, no.
I mean, this is the same franchise where you'll just sit there and watch their Gankata scenes for 20 minutes straight, so...
Yes and no. I like a little bit more substance. They're like, oh, okay, we have this dead orca that washed up. It has T-virus that came from here. And that's all we get.
They introduced the bad guy and everything, which you were like, oh, hey, this person. Like...
Yeah.
But they're also not supposed to tell you the entire story in the trailer, because if they do, then what the fuck are you going to watch?
Yeah. Give me more Gankata. I'm still excited for this. It's just with how we went from T-virus to G-virus to Los Plagas to Ouroboros to what the fuck was the one in 6?
Mold.
No, that's 7.
Oh.
It had a different name in 6. I think it was
6?
The Encario. It's the one where you play all 4 frickin' scenes.
Oh, I didn't play 6.
Yeah, nobody did. But it was like the Encario. I don't remember the name. And then 7 was Mold, and then Village
was a different kind of mold. It was something weird
it was
underneath them.
It was like a parasite, but I can't remember the name of it if it had one. But even still,
that vastly affected everyone differently.
Yes. This one kind of rolls it back and says, oh, it's T-virus again. So it's one of the old scientists that work with Birkin. And this guy was trying to figure out how to replicate extra cells without destroying the body. So it allows for the creation of, lack of better words, a manifest that basically took over the brain and said, you now want whatever's in front of you. And so it basically acts like the T-virus, but now you have what you don't like. Well, have a bit of an issue with fast zombies because it replicates extra skin cells in the legs and allows them to run.
Okay, but they're not zombies, and that's why it's...
They're undead. They die immediately. Their brain turns off. They die.
Okay, it's not zombies, though. And I feel like that's one of the big differences where we have to definitely draw lines. Like, I think... what's the British one with fucking Mad Eye Moody?
Mad Eye Moody?
Yeah, and Brogue guy. The one that's not Colin Farrell. Zombie movie set in...
28 Days Later.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Those are fast zombies, but it's a rage virus. They're not zombies.
Yeah, it is a...
Those aren't zombies. This thing is completely changing your makeup. It's not just a dead corpse coming back to life. It's changing you.
Yes.
It's not a zombie. Sure, they want to call it zombies because they're supposed to be the zombie franchise, but you're far beyond zombies at this point.
Yes.
That would be like saying the stuff in 8 are zombies. No, they're like some kind of werewolf type of fucking thing. They're vampire type of fucking things because they're being affected differently. They're not zombies.
Right. And we get still looking baby Rebecca Chambers.
Are you sure it's Rebecca?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's her best.
And you keep talking about like looking like a baby, and I'm confused as to why that's an issue.
She turns 19 when she gets on the train with Billy Zane in Resident Evil 0. And this is supposed to be far off in the future. And she looks just as young as she did in Resident Evil 0.
Okay, she moisturizes.
Fair enough.
Maybe she found a different virus that keeps you youthful. I mean, none of them have aged.
Yeah, no. Except for Jill. Jill has a little bit of age to her. But yeah, no, they changed the complete complexion of Chris. Gunkata looks like it's going to be a little bit fun. Needless flips. I'm okay with it. July 7th in Japan. Hopefully we'll get an announcement for an American release.
So what year does 0 take place?
1995.
Okay. This takes place in 2015.
So 20 years later, and she still looks that young? Okay. Yeah.
Capcom says 2015.
Okay. So if this takes place in 20... Okay, so... 1995, the Raccoon City dies. It blows up. Gets nuked. The only ones who make it out are Chris Redfield, Claire Redfield, Leon Kennedy.
Resident Evil 0 set in 98.
98?
98.
Okay, so that's when Raccoon City explodes, because it's literally 2 days later. But Raccoon City explodes. Only Chris Redfield, Claire Redfield, Leon Kennedy, Rebecca Chambers. I think Billy makes it out.
Wesker.
Wesker, Birkin, Sherry, Ada, Hunk, and one of the lickers escapes in the forest. Those are the only survivors. And having all of them come back to this it's like a reunion, I guess. 20-year anniversary reunion. No.
Oh my god. There's a whole article on Game Radar about that there's a canonical reason why they're not aging.
Really?
Yeah, I'm reading it right now.
Send that to me. Okay. Send that to me. But if it makes sense, I'll be okay with it. If Rebecca Chambers just looks that young just because, I don't know. But these are more your stories than my stories, but then again, I really want to talk about this one. Okay.
It's because it basically breaks down to at some point all three have been infected by the virus, which slows down their aging process.
So wait, we're saying 3. Then what's Chris's excuse?
We're talking about the 3 women in this.
Okay.
Jill,
Okay.
Rebecca, and Claire.
Oh, that's right. Rebecca was infected.
Rebecca with the A virus, Jill with the T virus, and Claire with the T phobos.
Interesting. So it does regenerate cells, so why would they age? Well, A would stop the cells. Interesting.
But they had to have given her something to get past A, right? Like she was cured at some point?
Either that or I don't recall. It's been a while since I played 0. I need to play through it again. But I believe that Billy had to make the choice of one of them getting the anti-gene. And I think it was just like, you have more to live for. I'm a criminal. Like, throughout the whole entire game, he has handcuffs. Broken off handcuffs.
The chafing would be unreal.
Yeah. But he's like, I was just going to be a test subject. I'll take the A virus. Yeah, A virus will... I don't know if it works the way you're thinking it does, but, Star Wars Visions. May 4th over on the good old Disney Plus. I might watch all of Visions Book 1 because a lot of animators doing a lot of animation things that I am keen for. I've only seen, I think, 2 episodes randomly out of Visions just because I like the animation style. Looking at this amazing trailer with all of these amazing art styles, I might actually climb into them and watch all of them. This looks like it's gonna be a good one. What's up, Q?
I'm reading more about the A virus just to trying to figure out the rest of this.
Oh, the Western notes?
Basically, the A virus breaks down to undead physiology immune to pain, very tight grip that are extremely hard to dislodge. This is talking about them as a villain. Like an enemy that you deal with. Enhanced durability and resilience, immortality or indestructibility, persistence, unlimited stamina, infection through biting, ability to distinguish friend from foe, can retain partial IQs. So I would assume that in the curing process, she probably kept a little bit of the semi-immortality. Probably just makes her ageless.
Yeah, maybe.
You got really excited about one part in Visions.
I did. So, well, I mean,
multiple parts, but there was one that you exclaimed about out loud.
Yes. In one of the scenes, it was very interesting because we don't really see stop motion. There's a stop motion entirety, an episode, and there was a couple that were really pretty good as far as art style, some really good CG animation. One that looks like it's from Studio Bones, maybe? It looks very Bones-ish. 9 Celebrated Animation Studios. I want to know. Can we get the names of the studios?
I was just trying to see if I could find that.
Were you?
And it's pretty much what I thought. So let's see. Feature assortments of animation studios across the world, including, though not limited to, Artemin, who does Wallace and Gromit. So yeah, that's where the stop motion's coming in.
Okay, yeah, you could see it quite bluntly. You can. Okay. Any others on that list?
Let's see if there's a full list. Let's see.
Okay, I like this poster. Is that Snoke?
No.
No? Okay.
Don't know who that is, honestly.
I don't know either. But he's very Sith-like in his scowling, looking grumpy, looking a little disheveled, looking like he has a tummy ache. He's got a bit of a tummy ache. Here we go.
I was pulling up the exact same thing.
Oh, okay.
No, go ahead. You got it on the big screen, so.
Sith by El Guri, former Sith apprentice. Okay, so it even gives you like a light synopsis of each one.
Mm-hmm.
Cartoon Saloon, Punk Robot, Aardman, which is the stop motion one. Studio Mirror, the Korean language cast. Studio Mirror again with the English cast. I believe it's the same one. Yep, same one. Spy Dancer by Studio La Cachette. 88 Pictures. Shitaggio, and Lucasfilm, which means they are putting a hand into that one. Triggerfish, which I believe is the one that I caught a look of. That is not what I want, my guy, my dude.
But it's exactly what it was.
It is exactly what it was. I believe they did some medium CG animation. They did some help with some other things beyond what you see here. Okay. And that's it. So none of these studios I'm familiar with except for Aardman.
Yeah, I mean Wallace and Gromit, and that's kind of a big one.
Yeah. So, I mean, as said, I'm probably going to climb into this. All of them look like they are very interesting and have high impact. When I see this dancer one, I'm going to grab the name of it real quick. The Spy Dancer. And you see her coming down with this just huge monarch-like dress. And you have a stormtrooper who's just sipping on a drink going like, holy shit. It's the small scenes like that are an impact. Not something that's going to just immediately, oh, hey, now she's in danger. Time to fight. No, there are impactful scenes that don't need to be action go time. And I think Visions is going to definitely put that into perspective.
I love the concept of just letting these different studios show their takes on a specific IP.
Yeah, and as you mentioned before the cast, it's not canon, but they're not saying it's not canon.
Yeah, they basically, none of what's really happened across the first volume, and I'm assuming the second volume, would affect anything, so they haven't felt the need to focus on whether or not it's canon.
Fair enough.
You know, the big shit in the universe is going to happen whether this stuff happens or not, type of thing. So,
when we were just talking about this amazing actress, Star Wars Ashoka is going to be streaming in August, and that is also looking pretty dang good.
Mm-hmm.
About halfway through the trailer, there was a few just really good scenes like that one, and they're very female prominent forward. Mm-hmm. Not complaining about it, just making mention of it, because you get Sabine, you get Ashoka, you get this new villain, Sith, just coming in and wiping the slate clean. Thrawn makes a return as the new head of the Imperial. This seems like a very interesting story.
I do want to say might make a return.
Oh.
So yeah, we have footage from there and whatnot. We don't have anything confirmed. We're not even entirely sure if Thrawn's alive. So we will find out.
I guess we will. Then again, we've seen a lot of things die and come back 2 episodes later.
Did you also hear that they've confirmed a new set of Star Wars things? So they're going back on what they originally said. We're going to get more in the Skywalker saga, essentially, because the next Star Wars movie, and I think they're going to aim to do 3, I could be wrong, is going to follow Rey again, and Daisy Ridley is coming back. I think they showed video of her being pregnant also, but I could be wrong. I don't know if that was legit or not. Rey, not Daisy.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I thought they ended it well. I thought cool. We're gonna move on. We're gonna talk about other stuff. There is other stuff in this universe outside of the fucking Skywalkers, and yet here we are again. And I'm like, that's not me like taking issue with Rey or anything like that. It's
tell
like,
more tales.
Yeah, there's other shit to talk about in this universe. Like the Mandalorian stuff's been fucking amazing, and yeah, it's had some crossovers with Luke Skywalker, but that has not been the meat of the story.
If I finish Visions Book 2 and I say this shit ain't canon, it's going to be me getting mad about Force Unleashed all over again.
I find it funny that a person that hates Star Wars so much can be so passionate about something Star Wars and have an opinion.
That's the reason why I quit caring, is because the things I like about it isn't canon. So I'm like, why bother playing these things? Why bother looking at these things if it's not going to build the story? That's my angle on it. Like, it's a good story on its own, and it's not connected, but it fits so fucking good.
I don't know. I never felt that it fit all that well.
Really? You don't think that Anakin, even through all of his weird manipulations, after all is said and done, would find a child and say, I'm going to raise you up as my own, as a secret? And Palpatine, whether or not he is going to keep doing this to me, you will be protected.
No, because Anakin Skywalker is dead.
Fair enough. Very fair enough.
Like what Obi-Wan says in A New Hope is legit. Anakin died. Vader's a different person. Maybe the same body for the most part, new robot parts. Maybe the same body. Anakin Skywalker died. And we see a little bit of Anakin coming back at the end of Return. That's the true return of a Jedi, is that Anakin is finally coming back in that moment when he grabs Palpatine and throws him down the fucking shaft.
Okay.
But that is the only time we see Anakin Skywalker across those three movies, because Anakin Skywalker died in Phantom Menace. Not Phantom Menace. My bad. Third one. Revenge. Thank you. Revenge of the Sith. Yeah. And so, while I do enjoy the games, and while I did find the story to be intriguing, the concept that he was anything other than a possible new Sith is far-fetched to me. I could see Anakin going, I'm going to raise another Sith, because the rule of two, one day I will have to strike down my lord so that I can become lord, and I will have to have my apprentice. I can buy into that. But the concept of, I'm going to take this child with the concept of, he will help me overthrow Palpatine and will be good, no.
Well, that's the other thing is, in the second game, you can go either way. And it allows you to build whether or not you are Sith or whether or not you still want to have the idea of Jedi. There's that still moral gray area, but it kind of doesn't persuade in one way or another. You have to kind of choose a side halfway through the game, if I recall.
Yeah, at the beginning of the first one, where it's like the concept of like, oh, he's there to kill Jedis, and he runs into this child who's strong on the Force, and he's like, I'm gonna fucking take you. You're coming with me because you're strong on the Force. I'm fine with, but it's the moment of, you're strong on the Force, and I'm going to use you to be on my side to bring light and be good and throw down evil. No, all that doesn't make any sense, because this is Darth Vader, not Anakin Skywalker. They are different.
Okay.
And that's one of the things where it's like, people are like, oh, George Lucas pussified Vader. No, because Vader does not exist in those first three movies. Vader does not show up until the final minutes
of Revenge. Yeah,
he does not exist that entire time. Anakin Skywalker is not Darth Vader. Darth Vader is not Anakin Skywalker. And I will stick to that. That is a big belief of mine, and I will always stick to that they are two different people. So, like, for instance, I was talking to, I think, Jim, and my brother's dad.
Okay.
And he's talking about Rogue One, that hallway Darth Vader scene at the end.
Okay, yeah.
And he's like, they made Darth Vader badass again. I went, Darth Vader never stopped being badass.
Yeah. It's just, you saw less in, I was going to say Return, but that's not correct. The first of the...
A New Hope?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. When he, comes in and, he gets shot at and throws people around. That's great. But you get, of course, more of that at the end of Rogue One, and that's way fucking cooler because they, number one, wanted to emphasize on that. They wanted to paint that picture again.
It's like the people that are like, Boba Fett was this badass motherfucker who did all this crazy shit, and then we pussified him with Book of Boba Fett. I'm like, go back and watch the fucking 3 movies. Boba Fett's in it for a total of like 15 minutes.
And he gets eaten 2 times.
2 times? I remember
Didn't he fall into the Sarlacc pit twice?
No, just falls in once.
Oh.
Other people fall into the pit.
Okay.
But, my whole thing is like he's across 3 movies for a total of 15 minutes, most of which is him talking to Darth Vader or walking down hallways.
And
He never does anything across the 3 movies. He just looked cool.
And I don't remember who hired the hitman that failed that he has to go and kill anyways in the beginning of the movies. Was that?
No, that's Jango Fett. Yeah, that's Jango Fett.
Okay, even still, that's a dumb fucking. That was the dumbest.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
He's like, I'm gonna hire a hitman that's going to fail, and when they fail, I have to kill them so they don't say anything, and still be around for the person who I'm supposed to kill. Look at me.
Yeah, I mean, that's Jango Fett, I guess, kind of showing that not all Mandalorians are good Mandalorians.
Or smart.
Yeah.
Okay, but even still, Ashoka looks pretty good. Some pretty nice fight scenes in it.
And so Anakin is the man that becomes Darth Vader,
Yes.
essentially.
The man behind the mask.
In a sense. He's Luke Skywalker's dad. Luke, I am your father. It's not right. It's no, I am your father. Everyone quotes it wrong.
It's the Mandela effect thing. And also over on Star Wars, they have
a couple of these.
A couple of these, as well as a live that continuously plays lo-fi. Some will have a nice little ambient background of like a bar or a scene with some people, lightly talking in the background, some drinks clinking, and then the lo-fi, shines through. There's one called Starlight Beacon. There's one just called the Star Wars Ambient Soundtrack Mix, and then Galactic Beats. Oh! Galactic Beats to relax, sleep, or study.
This is the live one.
Yeah, and it's been going for how long? Does it say when? Started on May 29th. Or March 29th, I'm sorry. I misread that. So they've been going for 2 weeks now. Still going. They, of course, got some Mando scenes. And something tells me it'll transition to something else. Because having this scene for 2 weeks would be a little bit odd. A little Grogu. Doing Grogu things.
Socks, that's a decent description of what Anakin is.
Anakin was this dude who's really talented as a magic-using Jedi, and he had a sad backstory. Then he found love, and his girlfriend was pregnant, and then he overthought his relationship, yes he did, with the world, and everything went to shit. He burnt all bridges and killed kiddos, yes he did, and then he took a dip into lava and a big betrayal and became a robot man.
Their fucking relationship is just so annoying. If you go back and watch those prequels, they do not like each other.
They put up with one another.
It's like the two of them were the forbidden fruit to each other, and that's the whole reason they fucked.
Sure.
She's royalty. He's not supposed to be with her. He's a Jedi. She's not supposed to be with him. So let's be together, because it's scandalous. But they did not get along. They fucking hate each other. They treat each other like shit. Also, she kind of groomed him. He was a fucking baby when they met.
Yeah. Yeah. Skadoosh. This movie kind of took us in a weird direction. It does look fun. So Jackie Chan, one of my favorite actors of all time, and a horse that wants to be a stunt horse in a movie called Ride On. It is completely in Cantonese.
Is it Cantonese?
It is Cantonese.
Okay.
And
I didn't know if it was Cantonese or if it was Mandarin or.
I believe he's mostly Cantonese. He speaks mostly Cantonese.
I'm not sure.
I don't know either. But even still, it is in a Chinese dialect, and it's about Jackie Chan training with a horse to become a stunt horse, like he before. And there are some, cute Mr. Ed scenes where the horse will pick him up by the scruff of his collar, pull him out of bed, and he goes, yeah, I'm up. I like that kind of dynamic between human and pet, would you call it? Mm-hmm. And seeing this with, of course, Jackie Chan doing some really great action scenes. We'll see. Ride On is the name of the movie.
Chat says Jackie still owes you an autograph.
He does.
Is there a story behind that?
Yes, there is. This is what we'll end it on. So when I was 6, 7, I was young. I was very young. We were going up and down Hollywood, and very, very bluntly, we hit up Jackie Chan's home, and we talked with someone of his groundskeeper or whatnot, and asked, hey, if he doesn't mind, would he pop down, sign an autograph? Nah, that didn't happen. His wife and
I mean, he did kind of show up with the guys.
yeah.
You know?
I mean, it would have been you say no, we're cool with it.
Yeah.
And it was I was 7, okay, and it was hold on, and I believe we were waiting for a little while, and then it was just all right, let's go. So
there was a story I read today because I was reading about Clint Eastwood.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Burt Reynolds were at a diner one night.
Burt Reynolds.
They were apparently really good friends, and kind of a lot of their success for different movies came from them sending each other novels to read.
Really?
Burt would send him a novel. He's like, you got to check this book out. It's really good. He'd read it and go, Clint would read it and go, I want to make this into a movie. And then Clint would read a book and send it to Burt, and Burt would read it and go, I want to make this into a movie, and back and forth type of thing. And it happened a lot. So they're at a diner, and they're having a beer. And this lady walks up to Clint and is like, can I get an autograph? And he's like, can I finish my drink first? And she picks up his drink and dumps it on his head. To which Clint stands up and grabs every drink that every guy's holding and proceeds to dump them on that lady's head until she's outside, puts her in a cab, hands the cab driver $100, says, driver, tell that $100 is out, and kicks the door shut, walks back in and sits back down, looks at Burt and goes, is that too much?
No.
You didn't even say no to the lady. You're just like, give me a minute. Let me drink my beer. And this lady essentially assaulted you in a sense.
Yeah. Hide your horse, Jackie. You're going to wish you gave us that autograph.
Don't leave your gates open around us. That's a threat.
But that's all we got for you guys.
Yep.
Remember to like and subscribe where you guys can. Remember to follow us on our Twitters. We're very active now. Remember to check out the Discord. We're usually talking some mad smack or looking at memes. Remember to check all the links down in the descriptions if you guys are wanting some very interesting stuff. Dubby, Humble Bundle, as well as Temu. That Temu is going to definitely be one of our
like emu.
ones. Yeah, it does. Emu. And at the end of days, at the end of weeks, at the end of months, at the end of all years, I want you guys to do one thing for me. Love one another. It's free to do. Bye, everybody.